Hello, this is David75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Inquisition. My name is Theron. The Danish mage is covered in blood. I've been through quite a few battles recently. Now we are to go down here. We are in the western approach, and I'm going to call up Shemlin, my mount. Let's get going faster this way. Okay. Oh, something... Oh, it's the requisition officer. Yeah, we are trying to stop the Venatori. They are very active in this region, as well as we're trying to hunt down wardens. There's signs of wardens ahead, and Blackwall is very interested in knowing more details about what's going on. We've already been down this way. I think we've surpassed it, yeah. We have to watch out for Vargas. They're pretty nasty creatures. They're like a cross between dragonlings, bats, and they have feathers on them too, but they have wings, but I don't think that they fly. They're kind of like chickens in that regard. But even chickens can hop up and use their wings. These creatures can't. But yeah, this looks like an old abandoned fort. Really old. Apparently the ancient Tvinters used to be here. And there was a blight that destroyed the land. That's why it's all decayed like this, just desert.
Let's look around.
Let's kill these. Oh, they're just wraiths. Better put up a shield. Barrier. Kill those wraiths. More incoming. I shouldn't be forward like this. Disrupt this rift. Oh. Thankfully my barrier's up. Something's hitting me. A potion. Disrupt this rift. Close the Fade Rift. So we are looking to help Blackwall. Get out of here, Crow. Nasty. It's on old corpse. Ooh, that's a lot of corpses down there. What is that? Are they all dumped here? Anyhow. Let's climb this. I think what we're looking for is up here. Yeah, that lava flow. It's not helping the heat. Oh, man. Grey whiskey, right wine, conscription ale, bottle mark, vintage, warden, Jaren, smash when dead. Oh, that wasn't actually what we're looking for. Okay, so I have to be careful up here. I don't want to end up with one of these... Another dead body. Climb down, please. This is pretty high. At the top it is. Anyways. So what we're looking for, out of the way, Crow. Sensing something right over here. Maybe it's up at the top here. Maybe it's another wine bottle, I don't know. A sword? Grey Warden sword.
Good find.
Made Blackwall very happy. This can't be everything here. I get... Oh, there's a shard here. Yeah. It's the last thing. We'll have to try to find our way up here. I hear it. Oh. It's right up there. We just have to find a way to get up. This should be doable. Up, please. Passed it. I know I passed it right by. This is a keen elf snake Vitar. Quite the elaborate ballista. I've never seen anything like that. Look at these bolts for it are all arrayed right next to it. Huh. So was this an old warden fort? The more shards we collect, the better too, because we are going to go to back to the Oasis, Forbidden Oasis, shortly after this. Okay, so that's everything on this very south side. I would like to go here. Grey Wardens are here in the calling. Okay, so let's go up to camp, and then we'll go take care of the Fade Rift that's on the way, and we'll try to see if we can meet up with some of the Wardens. Okay, so... yeah, there's the Fade Rift. Now, I'm going to mark on our map hunting patterns. So this is all about the dragons that Frederick wants to find, which is important too, but we're going to take care of this rift, then go see about the Wardens right after it. Ouch, that actually hurt. Yeah, things off in the distance, they don't seem like they're that far, but they actually are. Okay. Well, it could be worse. They could be all fire demons. Oops. There is a rage demon over there. See if I can't disrupt this. I'm pretty close to the fighting. I'm surprised I was able to get away with that. Okay. Let's try to help little Varric out. I meant poor Varric out, not little Varric. We know he's little. I always find that satisfying. I feel like I've done a good deed. Okay, so we are after the Warden, where they're supposed to be grouping together. It looks... is that a huge tent way ahead? Let's just take Shemlin to get over there. Oh. Well, my curiosity is getting the better of me. I would like to see... oh, there's another rift down there. Oh, yeah. Good going, scouts. You only reported one. I don't even know who lived here. What am I? I'm detecting, sensing something over this way.
These should certainly get a dragon's attention.
Dragon signs found. Okay, yeah, we can claim this. I wonder if this is a quarry? It kind of looks like it was. The Surveyor. This mining equipment has been abandoned for a very long time. Not even the scavengers have disturbed it. Okay. No, I was hoping for another granite quarry that we could use. Oh, there's more of these Red Claw raiders. Somebody had a camp here at some point. Whoa! Is this what the creature that we saw? I don't even know what that is. I've never... Cassandra tells me it's a Gurn, actually. And it's fighting with the Red Claw Raiders out there. You know what? We're going to leave the Gurn, then. It looks to me like some kind of heavily armored Bronto. I wonder if it doesn't have... we couldn't use some of its armor for our armor, actually. Okay, here's the Wardens.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Blood magic from Grey Wardens. That's not something I've ever heard of anyone speak about. That's very strange. Unless they're in with the Venatori. What have you people done?
Wait! No.
I suggest a change in
Warden
leadership.
Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
I'm sorry.
sacrifice.
There's a rift open right there.
Good. Now bind it just as I showed you.
This is insane.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
Wardens, this man is lying to you. He serves an ancient of Intermagister who wants to unleash a blight.
That's a very serious accusation. Let's see what the Wardens think. Wardens, hands up. Hands down.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Corypheus marching across Orlais with an army of demons. That was in the future I saw at Redcliffe.
And now you know how it begins. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They are now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god-kings here in the world.
You are very delusional.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual.
Made them? No. Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator. And they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
I don't understand, because I thought they were hunting archdemons in order to control them. He says Corypheus can control the blight, but why... I can understand that maybe he would be a high archdemon would contest his power, but controlling... He had a archdemon with him. So I'm confused. Are they trying to control the archdemons, or are they trying to kill them? He said themselves that they're trying to kill them.
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when dark spawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted... Woof! No more blights. Ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently now.
Perhaps that wasn't an archdemon. Perhaps it was just a high dragon that he corrupted himself. That makes sense to me, that Corypheus had on his attack on Haven.
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
Release the Wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't.
What's he doing?
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you, in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah!
Nice try.
Kill them!
Corrupted Demon Wardens. Oh, this is a new one for the history books. Take care of the mages. In fact, I'm going to open up a rift of my own and suck it all in. They didn't stand a chance. I don't even...
They refuse to listen to reason.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
I don't even think Corypheus realizes what I can do with the anchor.
Eramond lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawke, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Eramond fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Good thinking.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
You know, on one hand I feel depressed seeing everything fall apart around me, but on the other hand, destroying their plans makes me feel a little bit better. But it's not even my world, this is the Shem world. I don't know why I feel so caught up in it, but I do know that if we fail here, there's no Dalish world, so that's probably why. A letter found on a Grey Warden mage. Miss Shen, I don't trust this ritual Clarel is talking about. Are you sure it's safe? Have you ever used blood magic? I don't care what the chantry says. I doubt they'd approve of the joining if they knew everything about us. But my family fought Tevinter slavers near the border. This Aramon sounds like everything that's wrong with the Imperium. I'll be waiting for you when you get back. If you can look at me in the eye and tell me that this ritual is safe, I won't speak of it again. If not, just come back safe. Please, Chernoff. What a waste. Waste of life. Waste of potential. We could have had on our side. I think another grey whiskey, right wine, conscription ale, bottle mark, vintage, warden, Eval Lau, Griffin Wing Ale. I think the best thing that we could salvage from this is try to get save as many wards as possible that are left, and try to convince the wards. There's still probably good numbers of them out there, hundreds of them. Really, really good warriors. Save as many as possible, and maybe we can get the remainder fighting for our side. Ritual Tower. Many Tevinter structures litter the wastelands of southwestern Orlais. In the age before the First Blight, the Imperium expanded through the south at an incredible rate, and the lands farthest from Minrathus became home to a great many sites dedicated to magical experimentation, taking advantage of natural weaknesses in the Vale as well as the distance from the Archon's oversight to try ever more dangerous fields of study. As with Aonar in Ferelden, the laboratories of Orlais were set upon by followers of Andraste during the uprising, and little remains of them now save crumbled stone. Okay, that kind of makes sense why a lot of it's so dilapidated. Excerpt from The Empire and Imperium by Sister Petrine Chantry Scholar. But that doesn't... Because I was doing a bit of a jig there. That doesn't explain that that still keep... It was somewhat intact, but it did go back quite a ways to the Imperium. Maybe they didn't bring everything down, but... And this is pretty much intact, too, for being over 1,000 years old. There's a plaque here. Let's read it. The Gate Guardians. As I walked in the desert, I saw a great armored figure who blotted out the sky. At first, it took it to be no more than it's hard for me to read. At first I took it to be no more than met the eye, a simple spiked statue. But as I approached, the deceptive icon transformed into a warrior as graceful as it was massive, its bladed staff leveled at me with energy crackling from its tip. Though my position was hardly optimal, primal magic burned a few feet from my face, I kept my wits and asked this mighty golem to show me mercy. The armored figure spoke with a voice to make the sky quake and the stars scream. It sought magic to keep itself alive, it said, and the blood of the earth was the energy on which it survived. Having knowledge of the dwarves and the lyrium they provided to our mages, I directed the golem to the mage Atronus, who lived in a nearby Pervantium, and it left without another word. That is the inspiration for the Gate Guardians I have designed, as fanciful a tale as it might seem. As for why I have asked that each Guardian cast from my design be inset with a small lyrium rod, I must primarily state that it is merely fancy. If the Archon Ishale, gentle autocrat that he is, sees fit to ensure that my statues are known across the Empire, I hear that one shall stand in the western approach. I would treasure the small hope that someday I might see one walk again. A tale told by Appius Trius, famed sculptor whose creations all sparked the imagination of those who beheld them from artists of ancient Tevinter. That's his sculptures. Interesting. Alright, we did some good here. We did stop... It just doesn't feel good, though. Stop the wardens from being slaves. This group of wardens, at least, anyways. There's more wardens to save in the area. And there's a lot of dragons, actually. We could go assault the Griffin Wing Keep. And we're trying to lure the dragons... Or a dragon. And we have a camp to make, so we'll have to do all of that in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
to the stars.